What's going on? It's Mike Adam. This is your eye-opener music beat. I am here with the lovely Katy Tiz.
Hello.
And it's funny because I said the general consensus for guys, I think, is when we meet a girl who has an accent, she's instantly, 10 times even more beautiful. And you said you like American accents, huh?
Yes, of course. You guys sound like you're in a movie all the time.
I feel like it's so bland, though.
Yeah, but that's because you are American.
I guess you're right.
I think English people sound weird.
So let's talk a little bit about music. Before this song, The Big Bang, you had Red Cup.
I did.
Did you think that was going to do more than it did? Were you like, oh my God, this is the one?
No, I didn't. I'm very much about living in the moment.
Okay.
I think if you focus too much on being the big star straight away, then you're going to miss all the fun, small parts that make up to that. And you always feel like you're not doing very well. To be honest, being successful in the music industry is however you put it in your mind. There's no actual, well, that means you're successful and that means you're not. You can be successful whether you're famous or not and all the rest of it. So that, it was amazed to even have that song on the radio. That was my first song that really got on the radio, and It was amazing. I never got to hear it on the radio.
Really?
I've heard this one on the radio, and I go nuts every time I hear it.
And it's got to be crazy. And now people are like, oh my God, I love your song.
Yeah, and I'm like, what song? How do you stole on my phone? How do you know?
That's so cool. So The Big Bang definitely puts you back on the map. It's doing wonderful things. The funny thing about that song, though, it was Rock Mafia and Miley originally?
No, it was Rock Mafia. They released it independently and they had Miley in the video.
Okay.
But they are essentially a writer production, house, and they wanted an artist to come in and take it to the road. So I stepped in. I sound like a hero. That's not how it happened at all. They asked me to come and sing it. The shoe fit, and I love those guys to bits. So I'm out here repping their song.
Now, once I heard that song, and I've listened to you do acoustic stuff and all things like that, you have a very unique, strong voice, and you sing amazing live.
Thank you.
But for a new artist, not anything bad, just for a new...
I was like, oh no.
No. For a new artist, it's just... People always need to, associate you with somebody, and I know you've been getting the Adele thing a lot, which is funny because you're actually a big fan of hers, right?
Yeah, she's amazing.
Do you get sick of any of that stuff? Are you worried about any of that?
To be honest, if I'm compared to somebody who is obviously successful in their choice of genre of music, I take it as a compliment because they're successful.
Right.
So I see it as a good thing and not a bad thing at all. Until I've made my stamp, I think it's amazing being compared to other people.
Have you got any weird comparisons and you're like, I don't really hear that one?
Kesha.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a little odd.
I personally don't see it. I love Kesha, but I don't see it. And I was like, oh, okay.
Right.
That's different.
It was funny when we were talking before we got on camera. You said you get a celebrity look-alike all the time, which I don't see at all.
Do you not? Because I don't see it. If I saw it, I'd be like, yeah, but I don't see it.
Lindsay Lohan.
Is it the teeth? She has amazing teeth. I don't.
I don't know.
It's a weird one, but I get it all the time. In fact, when I was in Charlotte, of all places, I was in the airport with my sunglasses on, and there were people bustling around me, and I was like, oh no, what is it? What's happening?
Right.
And when I gave my passport in, they were like, no, it's not her. It's not her.
It's not Lindsay Lohan.
Who did you think it was?
Everyone go back to what you're doing.
Yeah, they were like, and then they kind of just left me. It was quite depressing.
Man, that is
it was her.
That is so funny. And before we wrap up, I have to draw attention to your hands. Are these real? What do we have going on here?
This is me.
Okay.
Driving to Philly today. Bored in the car. They're not real, Mum. But I tell you what, I'm winding my parents up a treat. Because what I did was 3 days ago, I texted them a picture of my hand and was like, hey, Mum, hand over the face. And she was like, are they real? And I was like, oh, what real? And she's like, those tattoos. And I went, no, it doesn't matter. This is mean. So then I've been posting for the last 3 days pictures of my hands on my Instagram. So they don't know now whether they're real. And I'm just going to keep doing it until they break.
Wow.
I'm a horrible person.
That is really a horrible daughter. You know what's funny? When I saw the artwork for The Big Bang and you got your face, I want to draw a mustache on your finger so bad. Like
you can if you want.
Just,
we'll do it now.
We'll do. All right, we're gonna wrap up. Katy Tiz hanging out with us. I'm gonna go draw a mustache on her finger.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much.